Welcome to episode number 26 of the Show 20 Postseason Series. And today, I'm about to play Game 4 of the ALDS between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Game 4 with the Indians, 2-1. Game 4 is at Target Field, downtown Minneapolis. If the Twins win, force a 1-3 Game 5. In Cleveland at Progressive Field. The Indians win, they move on to the ALCS to play the Red Sox, which you already know the Red Sox already won 3-1 over the Astros. That's what. But both NLDS are done too. Cubs won 3-1 over the Nationals, and the Dodgers won 3-1 over the Rockies. So yeah, this last series to be done. You can see obviously Game 4 on Monday, October 5th, and then if it does do a Game 5, then it's on Wednesday, October 7th, 2020. There's that travel day, which obviously that name is no names. And it's not Savali or whatever his name is. I think it's Savali for the Indians, but it won't be Homer Bailey for the Twins. It will be Jose Barrios. And then it says Jose Barrios versus that play set, but it's probably only Odorizzi versus Shane Bieber for Game 5 if it gets there, which is the only way I thought it happens if the Twins win Game 4. And then you can see here on the 9th, that's when the LCS starts, and then that means, and then you already did Dodgers home field advantage over there because they have a better record. And you can see, and there's no games this day. I think there is actually gonna be. There should be. I think it just doesn't have the. Yeah, I think it's just off a little because if you go over to the Red Sox. Yeah, so it's the 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Yeah, they just have a day off for a travel day. And the games that are on the road aren't on the network. For some reason, it just has that. So, yeah, because let me think. When was the last episode was here. So then the Dodgers won Game 2, 7-3. And the Cubs won 3-2. And no, you saw 4-3. I'm behind. So I think. So obviously you saw, and then obviously that's 2 games on that day, the day that the Twins played. Cubs won 7-4 to move on to the NLCS, and then the Dodgers won 4-1 to move on to the NLCS, and then you already knew the Red Sox move on 1-2 to move on to the ALCS. So there's only 5 teams left, and then obviously there's only 1 game this day, and then it's no games, and then by the way, if the Twins hold me to the ALCS, I'm filming the NLCS. That means I have to, if they do lose right now, then I know I'll do Game 1 of the ALCS right after this, most likely, or at least today, and then yeah, at least today. That's why I sent out the video of the day, because earlier at 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. Central Time, I posted that's up some my Minnesota Twins March Truck continuing franchise series. It was the All-Star Game, just the All-Star Game. If you want to check that out, a link to that video will be in the description, because that's the last video on this channel. Wednesday, which is tomorrow, Vinny J NHL 20 be a pro, and hopefully I'll load that. I don't know which one's on first, but also hopefully start Snake's rotation franchise. I don't know what order it's gonna be, but definitely not be a pro, NHL 20 be a pro tomorrow. But hopefully hopefully I can do it. And that's episode on my Drag Race Snake's rotation franchise as well. I'm not sure which order though. So either way, I probably have to do 2 games today if the Twins lose, or 2 games today on Thursday if the Twins lose on Thursday. And if the Twins lose not at all, then I don't have to do any games. Because then obviously I have to do Game 1 and 2 of the Game 1 of the ALCS and Game 2 of the ALCS. Well, it would be Game 1 today, this day if the Twins lose, and Game 1 today as well. Obviously I'm not filming it, if the Twins don't get to the ALCS. And then I'll do Game 2 tomorrow, and then if the Twins lose on Thursday, or they win today, then I would do Game 1 Thursday after I film Game 5 of the ALDS, and then Game 2 of the ALCS Friday, and then obviously Game 1 of the NLCS, which I now film, if the Twins only did the ALCS Saturday. And then Friday will be Game 1 of the World Series and my Minnesota Twins custom franchise. So yeah, let's do it. 8:05 Eastern, let's do it. Play game, and there's no other days to be simmed. Play full game. The Twins are the gold controller, and the Indians are the blue controller. That's Domingo Santana. Basically, both teams left fielders. Domingo Santana for the Indians, and Eddie Rosario for the Twins. Yeah. So I'm on an alternate road uniforms for the Indians and alternate 2 uniforms for the Twins. Here we go. Target field holds 38,885 open in 2010. President Shimo broadcast team style, the shed team, quick counts on, cloud cover, clear skies. Now Barrios isn't ready though. Oof. I have to put Bailey out there. Barrios doesn't want to be ready for Game 5. I'm gonna have to put Barrios out there, or do I put Smeltzer? I mean, he went 2-2 with 1 save, no blown saves, 1 hold, 3.8. How did Bailey do? They're the same overall, but the difference is Smeltzer's a B potential, and he's a C potential. I mean, he went 13 out of 4.57 ERA with total. I'm not sure which. I mean, his career ERA is over 4.5. I mean, really, do I have to put? Barrios' energy isn't full. It's close enough though. I mean, maybe I put Smeltzer. He's a starting pitcher. I mean, he has a 4-seam muscle change that curveball and a slider. Do I do that? I don't know, but I just don't feel comfortable putting Bailey out there. I mean, he has a 4-seam muscle splitter, slider, and then a curve. I might have to. I said I wasn't going to, but Barrios isn't ready. He's close though. He's really close. I wasn't. So it's definitely going to be a righty in 79. You got to put Devin Smeltzer out there. I mean, he's 0-0. I think he did have a few runs. I'm not sure which game. By the way, they need to come back. I mean, I went down 2-1 in game 2. Came back, they went 4-2, and then down 3-0 in game 3. And then came back to win 4-3. 4 runs in the 7th. So it's only between Bailey or Smeltzer. It's just the difference is a lefty or righty. I don't know. So it's a righty versus righty, 79 versus 73, righty versus lefty, 79 versus 73. So it's definitely Adam Savali, whatever his name is. I don't know. I mean, I think I have to go with Bailey. Because what's the? So basically, his personally, Bailey's better at nighttime, and he's a veteran too, and he's better at night player. He's a veteran, 33, born in Texas. Smeltzer's better at daytime. I'm just not with Bailey. So yeah, righty versus righty, 79 versus 73, and then Barrios definitely for Game 5, and that was not. He was originally supposed to start in Game 5. It's only Jose Barrios versus Shane Beavers. I'm not putting that playset out there, but he can start. Then he can move on to Game 1. So yeah, Barrios it's going to be Barrios and Shane Beaver for Game 5 if it gets there. Even if Shane Beaver should be probably where Barrios is, because there's a day off. And there's a travel day between Game 4 and 5. There's a travel back to Cleveland. So yeah, righty versus righty, 79 versus 73. And for this game, it's elimination day. I'm not going to switch anything up. And then over here, probably not going to switch anything up. Well, so no changes for either lineup. I'm the play I plan for this game. Here we go. Yeah, it won't be Zan Playset versus Jose Barrios for game 5. It will be Shane Bieber for the Indians and Jose Barrios for the Twins. Well, it's going to be Jose Barrios regardless for the Twins, but it won't be Zan Playset for the Indians. It will be Shane Bieber in game 5 if it is there. We are here at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis for Game 4 of the 2020 ALDS between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Hi there, Rennie, Vinny, J, and 342 aka the Man Tape. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball here on the show. As the best of 5 series, the Indians win this game, they move on to the ALCS to play the Red Sox. If the Twins win, they force a winner-take-all Game 5 in Cleveland 2 nights from now. The Twins won 4-3 in 11 innings in Game 1. The Indians won 4-2 in Game 2, and the Indians won 4-3 in Game 3 with a come from behind one after down being 3-0, at 4 in the 7th to win Game 3. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Homer Bailey, 31 touches in the 2019 regular season, 13-9 record, 4.57 ERA, 163 and 1/3 innings, 162 eighths, 1.32 WHIP, 53 walks, and 149 strikeouts. Forcing fastball, splitter, slider, and a knuckle curve from Bailey. Here comes Lindor. Batted 400 in the postseason. 2-1 count. That's another. That will find. That will be foul ball. Here we go. 2-2 count to Lindor. That's a line ground. One out for the Donaldson. He bunches it, but he still throws the Sano, and it's in time. 1 down to lead off the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Francisco Lindor, Oscar Mercado, Carlos Santana, Jose Ramirez, Ramon Reyes, Cesar Hernandez, Domingo Santana, Roberto Perez, and Brett Allen. Here comes Oscar Mercado. That's a ground ball to a rise from the outfield grass, the edge of the outfield grass to the first. 2 down. So 5-3 down, 4-3 down. Here comes Santana, first on the Indians. 3 RBIs first on the Indians. 3 RBIs for the 3 RBIs for the Indians. Or 3 RBIs for Santana, first on the Indians. No, wait, 1-2 count. I said Ramon back to Bailey. 1-2-3 to the Indians. Twins coming to bat, no score here in Game 4. Aaron Savali, 10 starts in the 2019 regular season, 3-4 rated, 2.34 ERA, 57 and 2/3 innings, 44 minutes, 1.04 WHIP, 16 walks, and 46 strikeouts. 5 pitches. He's got a fastball. Center, cutter, slider, changeup. Oh no, center, cutter, slider, curveball, and a changeup for Savali. Now, I said Ramon right into the shift. Lindor to the right of second, throw the first. 1 down. And here's the starting lineup for the Minnesota Twins: Max Kepler, Jorge Polanco, Nelson Cruz, Josh Donaldson, Eddie Rosario, Mitch Garver, Miguel Sano, Luis Arraez, and Byron Buxton. Here's Polanco batting 500 in the postseason. That's a fly ball going back to Mercado. and he makes the catch in center field, 2 down. No other dance today, no dance tomorrow, and then here's the postseason brags. You can see the Charles won 3 games to 1, now Dodgers won 3 games to none, or the Cubs won 3 games to 1, Dodgers won 3 games to none, and Red Sox won 3 games to 1. So there hasn't been a game 5 yet in any of the division series, and that will happen if the Twins win this game. But if they don't, then the Indians move on to the ALCS to play the Boston Red Sox. Here comes Cruz. Swing and miss, strike 2. And here the umpire to sign for Game 4 of the 2020 ALDS. Behind the plate, it's Ed Drummond. Sorry about that, just because I was waiting for them to respond. But he has a short fuse. I heard that a few times. 38 degrees and clear. Oh my goodness, it's cold. 100% full. 115 feet elevation at Target Field. Wind 5 miles per hour blowing out the left field. Here the umpire is signed for Game 4 of the 2020. Here the umpire is signed for Game 4 of the 2020 ALDS. Behind the plate, Ed Drummond at first base, Clyde Washington at center base, Earl Henderson at third base, Woody Tedler. I know. Here comes Cruz at 4:44 in the postseason. 1-2 down. That's a Rimmel punch against the shift. Good situation. No run lines for Santana. Nowhere is bad. They have 2 home runs in the postseason that Twins do. A solo homer, a 2-run homer, I believe, by Cruz. And they all turned him, or I know it was a home run by Cruz, and they all turned him, and then inside the park home run by Josh Donaldson in the Game 1. 3-2 down. That's it, Ronald Shin in the inning. In and over. We're through 1 in Game 4. The score is 0-0. Here comes Jose Ramirez, and it's 2:31 in the postseason. 1 on count. That's a line drive, and that will be in the left center field base hit. And well, they did have to shift down to the right infield and outfield, so it's only a single for Ramirez. Here comes Framil Reyes, the DH. 1 on count. That's a ground ball. It's open. A rise. Gotta hurry. Got him at first. What a play to recover. And no challenge to hit the defense for the Minnesota Twins. Eddie Rosario, Byron Buxton, Matt Stepper in the outfield, Miguel Sano, Luis Arias, Jorge Polanco, Josh Johnson in the infield, and Mitch Carter behind the plate. Obviously, Homer Bailey on the mound. Somehow they got that. Attorney was out. He was out. Attorney the first base umpire, Clyde Washington. 1 on count. That's a fly ball, and then it's caught by Rosario. By the way, that 4-3 ground out, that the runner at first did go to 7. Hinton Santana, 2 for 12 in the series, and 157 in the postseason and the series. No home runs, no RBI, so it really hasn't done anything. But the outfield should score the runner from second. That's all popped up. Well, it's safe fair. It's behind Sano, and that ball is not going to be caught, but it's foul. But then it was foul, basically. If it was fair, it would have scored a run. That's a dribble, that ball, it's buried in the corner! And the runner will score in second, and Domingo Santana, it's an RBI single, and the Indians score first in Game 4. Past the reach of Sano, it's an RBI single down the right field line by Domingo Santana. And here comes Perez, who's batting 636 in the postseason. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. 2 runners on, 2 outs for Brett Allen. And this is starting to be deja vu now, because here comes Brett Allen, and the top of the order due up. 1 on count. That's it, Ronald Shin. Shin Yin and Polanco flips to the right for the 4, still down him by not that much, but still down him. Indians forced to set up a 1. 1 through inning and a half. The score is 1-0 Indians. You know, here comes Rosario, and it's Sano and Rosario, Darver, and Sano. That's a liner off the net. 1-2 count. That's a foul ball. And we know, 1-2 count to Rosario again. That's a ground ball tight, tough play, going to his right, as Ramirez barehanded, and they got him! What a play, barehanded by Ramirez. And here's the defense for the Cleveland Indians. Domingo Santana, Oscar Mercado, Greg down in the outfield, Carlos Santana, Cesar Hernandez, Francisco Lindor, Renato Glove last year, Jose Ramirez in the infield, and Roberto Perez down to play, obviously, and Savali on the mound. Here comes Darver batting .429 here in the postseason. That's a ground ball, and it's passed! He punches it, and it's a shift. Allen cuts it off, and Darver only has 37 speed, so Darver's only in with a single. 9 runs on, it's 1 away. Anyway, here comes Sano, 3-2 count. Open ball 4, but he fouled it back. Here we go, 3-2 count. That's a ground, that could be 2. Hernandez, behind the back flip, what a play! Double play! A 4-6-3 double play. Middle of end of 2, the score remains 1-0 Indians. 1-2-3 do over the Indians in the top of the 3rd. I mean, this is Lindor setting it back in the 3rd inning. Here we go, 1-1 count. That's a fly ball on the left field line on the warning track, and it is caught by Rosario, 1 down. Here's Mercado. 30th pitch coming from Bailey. Foul ball. 1-2 now. Here we go. 1-2 count. That's it, ground ball, time, tap play, 87 speed from Mercado. Throw on the run by Polanco, 2 down. Here comes Santana, 5 for 15 with a home run, 3 RBIs in the series. 0 for 1 in the game. Had a home run in the first inning of game 1. It's a foul ball on another curve. First another curve he's thrown. At least you saw. We saw it. The quick count around. Here we go. 1-2 to Santana. It's a foul ball. Here we go. Another 1-2 count to Santana. 35th pitch from Bailey. That's a ground ball. That ball is passed. The Diamond Polanco is a 2-out single by Santana. And that could start something. If you're Bailey, you just gotta end it, because here comes Ramirez in the middle 3 of the order coming out, 1 on count. That's a ground ball, and that will be botched. Safe at first, so a 2-out single, and now another, and then an E6, and I'll slap Polanco with the error. And here comes Fernando Reyes. That's a ground ball. That is fielded by Sano barely, and he sits on the bat. And so a 2-out single, and then an E6 by Polanco does not come back to haunt the Twins. Or the error does not come back to haunt the Twins. Middle of 3 to score is 1-0 in Tribe. Tribe is Indians, by the way. Here we go. Here comes it's a full count to Luis Ariz. Then Buxton, and then the top of the order Kepler. That's a line drive. Right to the zone catch by Santana. Domingo Santana in left field. Here comes Byron Buxton, and then Max Kepler in the top of the order, Max Kepler. 6 for 16 in the series. Sits on the Twins for average with a 375 average. Got a 1-1 count. That's gonna be a foul ball. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball. He has 97 speed. Fielded by Hernandez, got him, 2 down. Now at the top of the order, and Kepler. They have 2 hits. One was a race on a double play. Here comes Kepler, who grounded out in the first. 38th pitch coming from Savali. 2-2 count. That's all Tabber back to Savali, and he flips, throws it to Santana and over. Middle and the 3 to score remains 1-0 Cleveland. That's Hill on the railing right there. Here we go. So we're in the fourth now. I mean, Bailey throws 3 innings, 41st pitch down. Here's Hernandez. That's a ground ball and a leadoff single for Hernandez for the leadoff man up, but then into the top of the fourth. And here comes Domingo Santana with the RBI single with last at bat. 1 on count. That's a fly ball. That is fairly deep, but Kepler under it, and he makes a catch and straight away right field. 1 down. Now catcher Roberto Perez and then Brett Allen the right fielder and then the top of the order. You don't want to face the top of the order because Lindor's on his 3rd at bat in the 5th inning, possibly the 4th inning. Here we have 3-2 down. That's a ground ball. That could be 2. It's going to be a really tough turn. Got him at second, and he got him at first because Perez only has 7 speed and the inning's over. Middle of 4, the score remains 1-0 Indians. 2-3-4 do up for the Twins in the bottom of the 4th. Polanco, Cruz, and Donaldson. 40th pitch coming to volley. That's a ground ball. That ball is fair! Down in the corner. It will go all the way to the wall. And Polanco's on with a leadoff double and represents the tying run. Tying run at center base, nobody out. There's the spark you need. Here comes Cruz, a single in the first. Single to the outfield to tie the game. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. That will do Polanco the 3rd. 4-3 ground out, and Polanco's over the 3rd. So good. How's the minnow and that or bare minnow? And here comes Donaldson. 4 for 16 with an inside the park home run and 3 RBIs, and that was an inside the park 2-run home run. 45th pitch going to volley. 190 feet away. Foul ball. If you hit it to the middle infielders, the run will score. If you hit it to the corner infielders, the run might not score, and they might turn him down at the flat. I'm not sure. 1-2 down. Swing this! He got him! 2 down. The timer remains at 3rd base. With 2 away now. It's only up to Eddie Rosario is 4 for 14 with 4 singles and an RBI in the series. Here we go. 3-2 down. That's going to be a foul ball. Remains 3-2. Here we go. 3-2 down. That is called straight through the bottom of the zone, and the Twins strand the tying run at 3rd base. We're through 4 in game 4. The score remains 1-0 Indians. And we know the Indians have 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. The Twins have no runs on 3 hits, 1 error. The arrow is by Polanco. 50th pitch coming. Bailey has the ground back to Bailey. 1 down. And now here comes Lindor and then Mercado. Lindor on the top of the order and then Mercado. Here comes Lindor. 1 on count. That's a fly ball. It's a shallow fly ball. Charging is Rosario. Like it does outside by the left field line. 1 down. There comes Mercado. Over 2 ground outs. Bailey's been up. There were 4 2/3. 1 run. And that slider absolutely hung. It was basically almost center cut. 50 pitch on Bailey. That's a ground ball to Polanco. And throw to first. Halfway home here in game 4. The score is the Indians 1 and the Twins 0. We're back here in Minneapolis. Let's go on the field check in with Tanya Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins.
Roger Bodley.
On Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the
Byron Buxton on the rail, and it's Jay Doderzzi.
He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Andy Heidi.
Thank you, Heidi.
Here comes Garber. Seriously? Why? The ground ball. 1 down. Why? Why do you have to be in here?
Why can't I be in here?
Why? Here comes Sano. 1 on count. That's foul ball. Right. Here we go. 58th pitch on the volley. That's all Taberbantas the volley. In front of the mound, Dada. Hurry! Got him. 2 down. Turns on the Rise, then Butson, if he can get on. If Rise can get on, Butson will come up. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball. Then a line drive caught by Ramirez. 4-5. The score remains 1-0 Indians. 3-4-5 do it for the Indians in the bottom and the top of the sixth. Here we go. 1-on count to Santana. That's a ground ball right into the shift. Polanco Spinoramo got him. That came up and hit the mound. And then he Spinoramo. And here comes Ramirez. 1-2 to Sindel and scored the only run for the Indian and for either team. 60th pitch on. 60th pitch coming from. 60th pitch coming from. Bailey. Now 61st. That's another foul ball. To down. That's a tapper. You gotta hurry at 61 speed. Bailey stops, throws. Got it on an eyelash. 2 down. Here comes Reyes, who's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. 55th pitch time from Bailey. That's a tapper. Gotta hurry. Charging. It's a rise. Got him in and over. Middle of 6. The score remains 1-0 Indians. 9-1-2 do up with it. Twin to the bottom of the 6th. Buxton, Kepler, Polanco. To the count. That's a ground ball. It's on his tough play. Hernandez throws it and he still got him. 2 down or 1 down. Here comes Kepler over 2 and then 6 for 15 in the series. 3-1 count. I said Ramon against the ship right there, Ramirez. 2 down. No, the Twins up the 20 cents to challenge the call at first base umpire Clyde Washington. I don't know why. Why didn't they give me a challenge on this? I mean, you have to out by a mile. That is like so bad. Well, he called
them safe?
No, they didn't call him safe. But I don't know why they called. Why did they give me a challenge?
Like a full step.
Oh, why did they say that there's an opportunity to challenge? Here comes Polanco, who has 1 of the 3 hits for the Twins. So, double, and then, yeah, I believe the only extra base hit for either team. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball. And the 6th score is that's a good pick by Santana. And the 6th score remains 1-0 Indians. 6-7-8 do up there in the top of the 7th. 67 pitch from Bailey. That's a ground ball. Going to his left is Polanco. He got him. 1 down. I think that. Yes, I didn't got him. I didn't tell if he was safe or out or not. Here we go. Bailey sits in the third, only 1 run, which was earned. That's a ground ball. Fair. We're gonna assist the ground ball. 2 down. I mean, this is just a insane. Here's Perez. Signal back in the 2nd. Here we go. 1 down. That's a ground ball back to Bailey. 7 in stretch time here at Tire Field in downtown Minneapolis. The score is 1-0 Indians. 3-4-5 up to the Twins. In the bottom of the 7th, Cruz, Donaldson, and Rosario. That's a foul ball. And he was the one that had the 4th lead round that hit earlier or something. He has 1 of 3 hits. That's a fly ball. Going to his left is Mercado. Like it is out catching right center field. 1 down. Twins have 8 rounds to work with. Here comes Donaldson, who had the strikeout and then the runner at 3rd and 1 away. 1 down. That's a fly ball. That ball is rocked, but it will die. And now on the glove about 10 feet in front of warning track. 2 down. And here's Rosario struck out looking last time with the timer at 3rd base, 2 outs. Now it's a 3-2 count again. Another foul ball. 85th pitch coming to Savali. 3-2 count. And that is strike 3 call. 2nd straight call. second straight shutout for Rosario, both looking. And the 7th Storm means 1-0 tried. I thought that was only a ball. I didn't know. And I saw Tyler Clippard in the Twins bullpen. He's down in the Indians bullpen in left center field. 75th pitch on Bailey. That's a fly ball. Routine for Rosario, unless he drops it, but he doesn't. One down. Well, he designs, he does it then where he last year, and then he dropped one against the Mets where he took the glove out, didn't really work. Here's Lindor, 0 for 3 in the game. That pitch hung right to Bailey. Had to hurry, 2 down. I mean, Lindor had a leadoff spot. 0 for 4 in the game. Here's Mercado, 0 for 3. Not sure. 1 on down. That's a ground ball. He's 1 for 4. 6th hit only for the Indians. 1 run, 9 hits. Or total between the two teams. 1 run, 9 hits, 1 error. 1 run by the Indians, none for the Twins. Here we go. There's Santana. That's a ground ball back to Bailey. Now throw it second and then over. It'll make the Storm Indians 1-0 Cleveland. Here comes Garber. I'm not sure last time the Twins actually got a base runner. And now Brennan, Nitt. They're talking about Nitt. That's it. They're now Brennan, Nitt, Whitgren, and Evavier. Twins, 6 more off to work with, down by 1. And the Homer Bailey's in the Twin starter, Homer Bailey's in line for the win. The Indian starter, Adam Simber's in line for the loss. Or second appearance in the postseason for Whitgren. 250 averages left-handed batters and right-handed batters. 250 averages right-handed batters and 250 averages left-handed batters. Homer Bailey's in line for the loss, and Simber. And Zavali's in line for the win. And Zavali's in line for the win, and Homer Bailey's in line for the loss. 1 down. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Hernandez down center base. Bound. 1 down. And Savali, 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts, and 87 pitches. 3 strikeouts, 2 lifting to Rosario, and a strikeout swing to Donaldson. 1 on down. That's going to be a foul ball. And it's on him up the lefty, Brett Hand, their closer, who has got it at the saving game 2 and 3. And the Twins at 5 rounds to work with. 1 down. That's a ground ball right to Lindor. 2 down. The Twins only have 3 hits. And a single by Cruz, a double by Rosario, and then not sure who else has a hit. Nearly down. Here's Arise. That's a ground ball base hit. Tying on base for the Twins with 2 away. First hit for the Rise and first base runner hit for the Twins in like ages. Yeah, who else has the other hit? Oh, obviously. Yeah, Polanco, Polanco has 1, Cruz has 1, and then Arise has the 4th one. Yeah, Darver has 1, so. Here's 3 singles and a double. 2 down. That's a ground ball, gotta hurry! Throw to first! Save! 2 outs on 2 outs! Infield center for Buxton! And here comes Kepler, the leadoff man. 0 for 3 in the game, but a hit to the outfield to tie the game. 2 down. That's a liner, but caught by Ramirez and the Twins. Sharing a pair of runners. And the Storm Indians 1-0. Here we go. And here's, Brennan. Who is this? Bailey, right? Bailey went 8 innings. Here comes Tyler Clippard trying to keep the deficit where it is. First appearance in the postseason, had 53 in the regular season with the Indians. She's pitching against his former team. That's a ground ball pass, Clipper right to Polanco. 1 down. Now off 2, 3, 4, the Twins will Polanco, Cruz, and Donaldson. Here's Reyes, 1 on count. Foul ball. The only RBI was by Daniel Santana. RBI single in like the 3rd or something. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that's the first hit for Franmil Reyes at DH. 1 out single for Reyes. Indians at 7, not 7 hits now? Or 8. 7 hits. Change up, splitter, 14 fastball, or 2, change up, splitter, 2-seam fastball, and 14 fastball, and slippered. 1 on down. That's foul ball, 1 and 2 to Oscar Hernandez. No, 1-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. 2 runners on, 1 out for the Indians, trying to extend their lead. Which the Twins want. They won, but then blew a lead in game 2 and 3. It was a 2-1 lead in game 2 and a 3-0 lead in game. A 2-1 lead in game 2 and a 3-0 lead in game 3. Here comes. That's a ground ball. That ball is knocked down by a line. He saved a run. Here's Perez. Here we go, 1 on down. That's a line drive. Don't get down. And it's 2-0. And nowhere near us. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Whatever it's called. First base is nowhere near. Here we go. 1 on down. That's a little pop-up. Coming in, Rosario makes a catch. Now we're at the first, second, and third. And it remains 2-0, but that. And here comes Lindor. 0 for 4 in the game. 2 on down. That's it, Ramos in. And 22 on the tie. 3 to force winner take all game 5 in Cleveland 2 nights from now. Middle of 9, the score is 2-0 Indians. 2-3-4 for the Twins. Bottom 9. Polanco, Cruz, and Donaldson. And here comes Brad Hand. 2 for 2 on saves, sent it in 2 appearances, and Polanco has to flip around. There we go. 1 on down. That's a fly ball. Routine for Allen. 1 down, and that's a huge first out. Now avoiding that setting out though. You only need 1 base runner. Here comes Cruz, a single in the first. 3 on down. That's a tapper. That was gonna be a strike. 3-2 count. I'll take any base runner. Any way you did a base runner. That's a ground ball against the shift. And Cruz is on. 2 for 4 in the game, and the tying run on base. Here comes Donaldson at the tying run. Jake Cable pinch run for Nelson Cruz at first base. Not the tying run, but they're gonna put some more speed. Put some more speed at first base. There goes Cave. That's a line drive coming in. And it is Morgano. Throw to third. Save. And the Giant are at second. Unbelievable. As it hit the glove of Morgano diving, and a hit to the outfield to tie the game. I should have put more speed at center base. Oh my god. Ugh. Talk about pressure here. I'm nervous. Any more speed? No, not really. But hit to the outfield to tie the game. 1-2 count. That's a dribble off of Hand. Got him at first. It's an RBI ground out by Polanco or by Rosario. It's 2-1 with the tying run 90 feet away. Oh, could have got him at home, but he wanted it to sure out. So it's a 1-3 ground out. RBI ground out by Rosario. Throwing out to Mitch Garver. Up to Mitch Garver. Full count. Hit ties it. That's a ground ball. This should do it. And the Indians move on to the ALCS to play the Red Sox. shoulder hit it then. And the Indians win 2-1 here in Game 4 and move on to the ALCS to play the Boston Red Sox. Final 4, and Javale, number 43, the starting pitcher for the Indians with 7 innings, is the top player of the day here in Game 4. The Indians are going to the ALCS for the first time since 2016. Final 4, Red Sox, Indians, Cubs, and Dodgers. And Game 1 of the NLCS between the Cubs and Dodgers, Game 1, then the Dodgers at home field advantage. That'll be Thursday. I had to play Game 1 of the ALCS today, or soon, at least today, and then Game 2 tomorrow. Now, obviously, I'm filming Game 1 of the NLCS on Thursday. 7 innings, for Vinny J, the playoff plans for his fan. It's been an American League Division Series. Well, Twins did. I kind of want a new champion tag, but it'd be fun if the Twins didn't make it, and they would have been tied if they didn't get that run in the 9th. But new champion, yeah, it's time for probably a team that, other than the Twins, that won the World Series, and they won the second one, which was only a single game, and then the third one, which was best of 5 for the World Series and best of 3 for the Division Series and the Championship Series. So. And this is the full one, best of 5, best of 7, best of 7. And I don't know the best of 7 series, so yeah. Cubs and Dodgers home field advantage. Game 1 of the NLCS Thursday, and then obviously Game 2 Saturday, and then Game 3 Monday, Game 4 Tuesday, and then Game 5 if necessary. There's a Game 5 Wednesday, and then Game 6 if there's one Friday, and then Game 7 if there is one Saturday, and then Monday, I think. Monday, right? I think Monday. Yeah, then Monday. I don't know what that day is. I think it's whatever that Monday is. The last Monday of July will be Game 1 of the World Series. Well, at the latest. The earliest it could be Wednesday if the NLCS results in a sweep. So yeah, and then I'm telling bringing the Dodgers because they haven't won the World Series. Because the Nationals, 10 months behind the winning the World Series championship game. My first one, my first postseason bracket, come from behind one by the Twins in the World Series championship. I sent it postseason bracket. And then my third one, Twins sent down 1-0 in the Division Series and the Championship Series, and then came back down 0-1 in the Division Series and the Championship Series, and then came back down 0-2 in the World Series. Well, I mean, Bailey, only 6 hits, but in that 9th inning, can't blame. It was drama though. A single, a double, 1-3 RBI ground out, and then a 4-3 ground out in the game. The person that had the only RBI was Rosario. Well, hopefully this is not. Hopefully it shouldn't though. But if you're the Twins, at least you won a playoff game, and you broke your 16-game losing streak, 16-game postseason losing streak. So went 2-3, won the first 2, and then lost the next 3. Well, it's not real life, so hopefully that hurts some. But probably that doesn't happen. So yeah, I guys haven't closed no board yet. That's episode, the like button, and subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And I'm going to see episode number 27. It's on for the show 20 postseason series. See you in episode number 27, and eat a lot of bacon, and go Twins.